Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to Social Studies with Miss Sorrentino. Today we're going to learn another symbol of America. We're going to learn about the Great Seal of the United States of America. This is the Great Seal. And I know now when I say seal, you think right to the animal. You think Miss Sorrentino has to be talking about a seal. I am not. I am not talking about the animal. Another definition for a seal is a piece of wax or lead or other material with an individual design stamped into it. It's attached to a document that showed that it had come from the person. So back in the 1700s and the 1800s, when the United States was first coming around, we needed the Great Seal to stamp on documents to show that this is real and it really came from America and it came from the president. Over time, the Great Seal has still been put on many things to show that this is true. This is a real document from America. It's kind of like the signature of America. And we know our signature is when we sign our name. The Great Seal is kind of like the signature of America. The Great Seal of the United States is still used today to authenticate documents. So that means if the United States signs a treaty or makes an agreement with another country, they stamp the Great Seal on it. It was first made and used in 1782, boys and girls. 1782, that's so long ago. Charles Thomson was credited as the original designer of the seal in 1782. That's him right there. The Great Seal is very important. There are many things on it that all represent other things. The Great Seal is basically a big symbol with little symbols inside of it. So today we're going to learn about what each part of the Great Seal means. So this is the front of the Great Seal. The front of the Great Seal has an eagle. The eagle was chosen to represent freedom. In one of the eagle's arms or talons, he has 13 arrows. The 13 arrows represent that we are prepared to defend our liberty, which means that if people tried to fight against us, we're ready to defend ourselves. On this leg, we have an olive branch that shows that we are peaceful. We don't want to go to war. We're peaceful people. We keep going this way. We see a shield in the middle. This shield, or escusen, has 13 stripes. The 13 stripes represent the 13 original colonies of America and how they fought for our freedom. If you see here, the eagle's flying through, and if we count, there are 13 stars here. They represent the colonies, and they show that freedom will always win no matter what. And then on the Great Seal in the front has this Latin phrase. This Latin phrase means one out of many, which means that we won our independence from Great Britain, and we were one of many that were fighting for independence, and we won. Now the back of the Great Seal has a pyramid, and again, all of these things represent other things. Okay, you ready for it? On the bottom of the pyramid, if you see right there, there's a date. The date's in Roman numerals, and it says 1776. That's the year we declared independence from Great Britain. There's a Latin phrase on the bottom of the Great Seal that means a new order of ages. That means that we are now a democracy. We vote for who will be president. We no longer have kings or a monarchy, which is kings and queens. The pyramid is 13 stories high to represent the 13 original colonies, and they're made out of stone to show how strong of a nation we really are. Then up here on top, we see an eye. The eye of the Creator represents the new government, where there is independence in each state, yet we have a very strong government. The lights around the eyes represent our rights. So no matter what, we always have a strong government, but we have our rights, like freedom of speech, freedom of press. And then there's a Latin phrase on the top, means he favors our undertakings. That means the people of the United States are always going to be protected. So that was a lot. There are a lot of symbols in these two parts of the Great Seal. The Great Seal of the United States can still be found in many important documents and treaties that we sign. They're kind of agreements with other countries. The first Great Seal that used dye or colored ink in 1841 is on display in the National Archives. How cool is that you could still see it from 1841? Today, you can even find the Great Seal on the back of a dollar bill. You can see the front of the Great Seal and the back of the Great Seal on either ends of the dollar bill. You can also find the Great Seal on your passport. A passport is a document you use when you want to travel to another country that shows, I'm a United States citizen and I'm coming to your country, and then they give you a stamp for your new country, and then when you come back, the United States gives you a stamp that you're back in the United States, and that stamp also has the Great Seal on it. So we learned a lot about the Great Seal, how it's kind of like the signature for our country. Today, what I would like you to do is hunt on this dollar bill for the Great Seal. You'll see it. The front and back of the Great Seal is on this dollar bill. Once you see it, draw what you see. All right, boys and girls, I hope you learned a lot. See you soon.